What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Thomas and I post fashion content here on YouTube. I'm gonna leave my Instagram on the screen if you guys want to go check me out over there. Obviously, I haven't posted a pickups video since I think last summer, so I've accumulated quite a few items and that's what I'm here to show you today. I got a lot of stuff to show. I don't want to waste any more time. I'm just gonna get right into it. First up, I have this leather jacket from Owens. This is from the fall/winter 2016 Mastodon collection, and this is a lamb leather intarsia biker jacket, I believe is the official name. Mastodon is one of my favorite collections from Rick, and I've wanted this jacket for a long time. The leather has a medium shine to it, features a Ricogni zipper, and one of my favorite details is the flap that's underneath the zipper, but it is a little bit small. I got a size 46 and I wish I would have gotten a 48. If you are interested in buying this, shoot me a DM. I like my leather jackets to fit pretty tight, but this one literally cuts off my circulation and makes me just not want to wear it. So I'm pretty sure this jacket retailed for over $2,000. I didn't pay anywhere near that, obviously, but it is a grail piece of mine and I'm glad to have picked it up. Next up is a pair of jeans from a brand called Somar. A lot of you guys are probably familiar with a guy named Owen Hyatt. This is his brand. He also has a YouTube channel, so definitely go check him out. He was kind enough to send these jeans over to me. These are the Ahab denim. These are made up of 14-ounce selvage denim material. You can see the little selvage hit there on the hem. And I do roll these up sometimes because they are such a long pair of pants. My favorite detail is the pockets are really easy to access. They have this really unique design to them that makes getting things in and out very easy. They have calf leather back pockets and a calf leather waistband, and they feature custom Somar hardware. I'll probably have some B-roll footage of that. Lots of really cool details going on with these pants, and I can't wait to break them in and just see how well they age. There's obviously going to be pretty nasty amount of heel bite going on with these, which I do love. Big shout out to Owen. I really appreciate you sending these over. Next up, I have a tank top. I know it's winter time, which is ridiculous. It's literally snowing outside and I'm showing you guys a tank top, but this is a tank top from a brand called bldthnr. I'm actually wearing a t-shirt from the same brand right now. This graphic is really cool to me. It literally just makes a B, which I'm assuming stands for bldthnr. It just says thinning on the back, which is pretty cool. But for some reason, I just don't like the way I look in tank tops. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just the shape of my body or I don't have like super toned arms. I don't know what it is. I just don't like tank tops on me. So I am gonna be selling this. So let me know if you wanna buy this. I just don't wear it. Picked up this jersey a couple months back from a brand, I believe it's called by Drew Quick. I don't know how to pronounce his name, I'm not gonna lie, but this is a really cool jersey. Features 3 collars, which are all different shades of red. I think it's called the triple collar jersey. And I really just bought this because I love the logos on the front. I'm not sure what the meaning of any of this is, but I just think it looks sick. And it also has this back graphic here, which looks pretty cool. It's a really soft material. I wore this a ton when I first got this back in the summer when it was a little warmer out. All right, moving on, I got this bomber jacket. I found this at a vintage store here in Boone. It has a really propped boxy fit to it. I love how it has just this massive zipper with the big pull on it. It's actually a really smooth zipper for a military piece. My one gripe with this jacket is the pocket placement. If it's cold out and I want to put my hands in the pockets, I just feel like a T-Rex. I'm like craning my hands up and into the pockets and it just looks kind of funny. If you guys have been subscribed here on the channel for a while, you know I love vintage military stuff, and I've never had a bomber jacket like this before, but you can tell there's spots all over it where there used to be patches and whatnot. Sleeve pocket. This is a really warm jacket, but it's kind of hard to layer things underneath it because it does fit me pretty snug. This is something I've been on the hunt for a while and I finally got one. I'm gonna do a little hat speed run. First up, we got this hat from Options Austin. If you guys aren't familiar with Options, it's a vintage store based out of Austin, Texas. It's very similar to the Balenciaga one that just has 2 OP logos. It's just a distressed hat. I'm just a really big fan of the way this hat fits my head. I like how curved the bill is. It has a sporty look to it. I also got this pair of socks from Options that are already like cooked, honestly. Next, I got this Solomon hat. I don't know why I bought this. I haven't worn it once, but it is like a cool decoration piece. I just have it hanging in my living room. I just impulse bought this at a vintage market one day. Next up, I got this beanie from a brand called Goldberg. My girlfriend got me this for Christmas and I've been wearing it so much. I ended up this knit material and it's kind of just like a playful design. It's not too serious. Something about it is just really pleasing to look at. I'm a big fan of it. I love a good beanie. So I'm editing this clip into the video because I didn't have this hat in hand when I recorded the other day, but this is the 2-fold HBT cadet hat. It's a really unique hat silhouette. It kind of fits boxy. It's made of a herringbone cotton twill material. It just has a really nice sun fade to it, and there's distressings all over the bill and throughout the hat. Custom 2-fold hardware on the side, which is a really cool detail. It just fits my head very well. Next up is another beanie. It's from a brand called Ezra Ketter Smith. A lot of you guys might be familiar with him on Instagram. He has his own brand. His brand is really cool. If you like Yoji, Craig Green or Kiko, you might enjoy some of his pieces, but this is a really cool beanie. I think it's called the Birch beanie. Really unique fabric. I don't know if it's gonna focus. There we go. The inside is super soft and comfy, and yeah, it's a really sick beanie. Last is this Arcteryx beanie. This is called the Grotto beanie. I'm sure you guys have all seen this before. This was made famous by Frank Ocean a couple years back, I believe. I think this is called the Midnight colorway. Not much to say here, but it is a warm beanie, and I love Arcteryx. So next, we got a sweater from a brand called Ronning. They were kind enough to send this over to me, and it's called the Fisherman Knit, I believe. Just a mint green color, but it also has some discoloration around the seams where the garment stretches a little bit. I've been wearing this a ton. It's very warm, very cozy. If it's cropped in the body, I really want to get my knitwear game up. Recently, I've been looking at a lot of Acne Studios sweaters. They have some really good ones. I think this is still in stock. I'll leave links to everything that I can in the description below. This is a vintage suede jacket that I bought at a vintage pop-up in Raleigh. They were kind of taxing. I paid 80 bucks for this, which was a little steep, but it's a really sick jacket, and it's definitely out of my comfort zone. Kind of has a Western look to it. Has these big buttons that have a snap closure to them, and it's just a really, really heavy suede material. Definitely not something I'm gonna wear a lot, but it is a really cool pickup, and I'm glad I got it. Next up, I got a camo jacket. I feel like this camo pattern was at its peak in like 2016. It's a warm jacket. I live in a cold climate now. I was like, you know what, if I don't like it, then I'll just dye it black. But honestly, I really do like this camo pattern. Not really sure what era this is from, but here's the tag on it. I don't ever see anybody wearing camo, like this kind of camo anymore. I'm a fan of it, honestly. Next up, I have this hoodie. This is from 2003. This is some old band merch from a band called Rancid. Not gonna lie to you, I don't listen to Rancid. I gave it a try, wasn't really a fan, but I just thought the graphic was sick. Also, there's just a lot of distressing throughout the hoodie. Blown out hole on the pocket there. There's some heavy distressing on the wrist as well. This hoodie kind of reminds me of the bad guy in Toy Story. Next up, I have some more merch, but I actually bought this at a concert I went to recently. This is from the George Clinton concert I went to a couple months back. It just has 100% electronica on it. Thought this font was cool, and I just wanted to buy something to support George Clinton. It was a cool concert. I'm glad I went. The openers were kind of ass. I'm glad we stuck around for the end, and we were like front row, which is pretty cool. So shout out to George Clinton. Next, I have another pair of jeans. These are from a brand called Acne Studios. I'm sure you guys have seen these jeans all over the internet. I need one good pair of jeans that I just know I can wear all the time, and that's exactly what these are. They're just a loose-fitting pair of jeans with a subtle flare at the bottom. And they are a very long pant, so they have accumulated quite a bit of heel bite, as you can see. I have never worn a pair of jeans that fit me more perfectly than these. Probably worn these over 100 times since I bought them back in August. I can't say enough good things about these jeans. Next is this long sleeve from a brand called Marcel Everett. It has a really unique wash to it and dye process. I'm not really sure how this works, but it has this overlock stitching on it, and it has a really big overlock stitch that runs down the back of the shirt. This fits me kind of slouchy, and it has a wide neck to it. It does fit me a little bit longer than I'm used to, but it's also like kind of reversible. The other side is a lighter gray, so I guess you could wear it inside out if you wanted to. I haven't showed a single pair of shoes in this video, so I'm gonna show a couple real quick. These are the New Balance 1906s. I think this is called the Protection Pack. They're just this white and cream color. I wanted a white sneaker. All of my sneakers are black besides these, and I think they're pretty unique. I love the texture. I just love how asymmetrical all the panels are. Really good pair of shoes. A lot of people have been wearing the 2002 Protection Pack model, but I personally like this silhouette better. Next up, I got these Hokas. They're an all leather pair, and they're super comfortable. I forget the exact name of these. Just a huge chunky sole that makes me like an inch or two taller at least. From a silhouette perspective, the only thing I don't like is just how much the toe curves up. I guess it just helps you when you walk, and it just makes the shoe more comfortable, but most of the Hokas I see are like a knit material up top. These are leather. They're probably gonna hold up for a long time. These are kind of my beater sneaker that I wear on the daily. Next up, I wanted to show you guys the fragrance that I've been wearing. It's this one from Le Labo. It's called the Matcha. Cool thing about ordering a fragrance from Le Labo is they literally put your name on the bottle. This is my favorite fragrance I've ever smelled. I've been on the hunt for a fragrance for quite some time now, and this one was exactly what I wanted, so went ahead and bought the 100 ml of it, and I wear this almost every single day. If you guys want a good video to watch about fragrances, I'll leave a link to one down below. Karsten Krenning made a video. I think it's called Why You Suck at Fragrances, but it was a really good video, very informative. He has a lot of good recommendations in that video, so I'll leave a link to that down below. Speaking and Karsten Krenning, he actually was kind enough to send me a hoodie from his his brand. This is called the Swans hoodie, and it is inspired by beardless architecture, and it has a really unique construction to it. It's made out of 100% cotton. All of the paneling on this hoodie is really, really cool. I'm not sure if you guys can see this back hit here. All the lines just connect. My favorite part about this hoodie is just the size of the hood. It's perfect. I'm super thankful that he was able to send this over to me. Been wearing it quite a bit. He also sent this bandana from his brand. I forget the exact name of the bandana, but this is modeled after like a motherboard on a computer. It can be styled a ton of different ways. Just has a really cool pattern to it. I have this pair of pants from Acne Studios. These are the hard cargos in the back colorway. They are not lying when they say the hard cargos. This is like literally the hardest, stiffest fabric I've ever felt in my life. Also, this is the heaviest pair of pants I've ever owned in my life. I just left my belt in them because I was wearing them earlier, but really unique pair of pants, tons of pockets going on. You guys will see the on-body shot. They are convertible into shorts. A pretty long rise, which I'm just now noticing. It's almost like a drop crotch in a pair of Rick pants. I'm 5'10" and I got an extra small for reference. I don't know what's up with the sizing on these pants, but a small or a medium would definitely have been too big for me. I also picked up this candle from Margiela. This is the By the Fireplace scent. My girlfriend used to have this candle and I really like the smell of it, so I ended up buying my own, and I had been using it quite a bit recently, especially with it snowing outside, and I just have this burning. It just smells very sweet and it just smells like a fireplace. I have two more pairs of shoes to show you guys. This is a pair of slippers from Birkenstock. I'm pretty sure these are called the Zermatt slippers, which is a city in Switzerland. Shearling lined on the inside, suede upper. They're a pretty like well-made slipper. I know a lot of the slippers that are designed out there are like really lightweight and flimsy feeling. These I would wear outside the house. They are very sturdy, and I feel like Birkenstock has always made fairly high quality products. Got these from my parents for Christmas, so mom and dad, if you're watching this, thank you, I love you. Another shoe pickup, which I am extremely late to, is this pair of Adidas Sambas. They're just such a cheap, versatile pair of shoes that I feel like everybody should own a pair of Sambas. I couldn't really decide if I wanted the white or the black, but I'm glad I picked up the black ones. I'm not gonna like talk about this shoe. There's nothing to say. You guys already know what these are. They're just a good pair of shoes. If you guys did make it to this point in the video, I really appreciate you watching. My last couple videos, I've had some vlog footage to put at the end. I don't have any for you guys today, unfortunately, but honestly, this video is probably run on for too long anyways. So like I said earlier in the video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment, let me know what your favorite pickup was in the video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. I hope you have a great day. Peace.